Namaskaram. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Padyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Sharada Sharadam Bhoja Vadana Vadanam Bhuje Sarvada Sarvada Smakam Samnidhim Kriyat Shri Sharada Parameshwar Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम. Namaste once again to all of you.
Namaste Guruji.
I start with my usual appeal to all of you to please mark your attendance in the chat box. I see that there are 24 participants, only 20 attendance. So 4 more people need to add their names. And with that, we will now go to our usual routine. Okay. So I hope you have all been revising whatever we learned in the last week, because constant revision is very, very important in learning. I don't need to tell you that, you all know that, but still it's always nice to remind ourselves once a while. Okay. Now, whom did we finish with last time? Who was the last person who answered? Can anybody recall? I think Reno we did. Mr. Jayadevan was not there last time, right? I think Ramanji also answered. I think up to Ramanji we did, if I'm not wrong. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Now what we will do today is that only since very few students are left now to be asked this, there are some people who had passed in the earlier round. So I would like to give them an opportunity to see whether they have done some homework and whether they can now answer the questions. I think the first person is Mr. Balasubramaniam Sridhar. Mr. Balasubramaniam, are you there?
Yes, Swamiji.
So the first one, can you read?
I am Netram.
So what is wrong in this?
I think Netram is
Netram is?
Netram is Napumsakalingam, I believe.
Correct. It is right.
And so because it's Napumsakalingam, it should come Idam Netram.
Very good. Idam Netram is the right answer, because this also should be in Nabumsakalinga, the Sarvana. Very good. So you have done your homework well. Good. Then who was I think
Guruji, one question. We had done all these questions.
Not all.
Are
we have done questions, but everybody has not been given a chance, you know.
Okay, so same question.
I have got 35 students. I have to give a chance to each student whether he's learning or not.
No, what I'm saying, the questions are same.
Is it?
So, yes.
Tell me which date?
We had done
okay.
The
question seems to be the same. I have. Yeah, okay. Right,
okay.
Right. I think someday on the 25th I had taken this I am Netra. Maybe. You're right. But the second question is not the same. Is it?
I think it is the same, but I could be wrong.
No, Ji. Second one is was.
No, second and others are not repeated. Only the first one
only
is
one is
repeated.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is not repeated for a person who has actually answered already. It was
Oh, yes,
for a
yes.
person who did not answer, which he has answered now. Okay, no problem. See, even if it is repeated, we shouldn't worry because these are practice sessions. That's all. We are just trying to practice what we have learned. Okay, right. So the second question goes to Hemaji. Did you answer earlier?
No.
Okay, second question you take. Iyam Mala, this one.
Iyam Mala is right.
Right, very good. Iyam Mala is correct. Because both
Correct.
are Strilinga. Right?
Yeah, Striling. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Then next was, I think, Rajagopalan also passed, isn't it?
Correct.
So can you take the third one?
Gajaha Gachati
Gajaha Gachati.
should be the
Very
answer.
good. Excellent. Now you all good improvement, huh? Very good. Then
Yeah,
now we come to Mr. Jayadevan, who was not present in the last class.
Bala Tishtanti.
Hmm.
It should be Bala.
Yeah.
Bala Tishtataha.
Bala is what? What vachanam?
Bala is Ekavachanam.
Ekavachanam. So what it should be here?
Bala Tishtati. Tishtati.
Tishtati. Correct.
Bala Tishtati.
Bala tishtati. It should be ekavachanam. Good. Very good. So now Shaijan Joseph is there. Shaijan.
Yes, sir. Sorry, today I can't. Last 2 weeks, I could not attend the class.
Oh, okay. The Shanti Kumarji.
Imau Devau Gachati.
Yeah.
So
What's the right
Imau
form?
is Dvivachanam Pullinga.
Yeah.
Dvivachanam Pullinga.
Correct the sentence.
I think Gachati is wrong, Ji.
So what should be the right one?
I give a pass, Ji.
Why? Try, no?
Oh,
What is Dvivachanam of Gachati?
Gachati.
Gam Dhatu Dvivachanam is what? We have studied 2-3 times, I think.
Gachanti is
Gachanti is Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam. Gachate.
No.
Gachatau.
Gachataha.
Gachataha. Okay.
Gachati, Gachataha, Gachanti.
Gachati.
That is what it is. So, Imau, Devau, Gachataha. Dvivachanam. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, make a note of that. Then Shanta Satyamurthy ji.
Ime Phale Padati.
Hmm.
Ime and Phale, they are Dvivachanam.
Yes.
So Padati should not be that, it should be Patataha.
Very good. Patataha. Dvivachanam. Excellent. Then next Subhashini is there. Subhashini.
Yes, Ji.
Imani
Hamsaha Kujanti.
Yes.
Imani is wrong, Ji.
Yes. What should be the right one?
I am Hansaha.
Hamsa is what vachan?
I'm sorry. Bahuvachanam.
Yeah.
Ime
Correct. Come. Tell me full.
Hansaha Kujanti.
Very good. Ime hamsaha pujanti. Good. Very good. Then Sudhakaran, Supriya ji is there? Supriya ji is not there. I think she's doesn't attend there. She's an offline student. Anyway, sometimes she attends. Okay, now there are 4 more questions. So Shall I start from 4 more people? I'll give the chance in the alphabetical order.
Ji, Padma Nageshwaran.
Huh?
Padma Nageshwaran. The last time I didn't come last week.
Oh, last time you didn't come. So you can take this 8th question.
Okay. Padmani Gayanti. So it should be Padmani Vikasanti.
Padmani Vikasanti or Padmani Sputanti also is okay. Right.
Okay.
Both are okay. Okay. So anybody else who has not answered a question in the last 3 sessions, 2 or 3 sessions? Anybody else or everybody has got a chance? No answer. So everybody seems to have got a chance. Anyhow, so the last 3 sessions. Sorry?
Raghuji, I just got it. I just got in.
Oh, that's Tatiana?
Yes, I already answered one.
Okay. Do you want to take the 9th
I'm
question?
late. Okay, I just got here. I'm a little. Let's see which because I'm late. I'm sorry.
If you just want to settle down, it's okay. No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. I will give you the answer of the last 3 questions and then we will go to the lessons. Okay. So, Taha Gajaha. Taha is what? It is feminine.
Ling.
Huh?
Striling.
Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachanam striling.
Bahuvachana. And Gajaha is?
Gajaha is
Pullinga. So what it should be? Te Gajaha. Right?
Te Gajaha.
Te Gajaha. Then the 10th one. Kau Gayataha. So cow is what?
Bahuvachana.
Pulling Dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam.
Pulling.
Correct. Gayataha, will it come?
Yes, Raghuji.
Correct. So cow Gayataha is correct. There's nothing wrong with this sentence. Okay. Then last one. Te Devav.
Te Devaha.
Te Devo, correct.
Te Devav. It could be Te Devaha, or if you have to keep Devav.
How Devaha.
Or if you have to keep Deva, then it is Saha Devaha.
Taha Deva.
Here it is Te.
Te Devaha.
Devaha.
I am saying keep Devav as constant. Change Tau Devav. So now I think you all have got a very fair idea of this very simple rule, which is whenever we are using a pronoun and a noun, both the pronoun and noun should match in gender as well as in the person. That is the vachana, right? Singular, plural, and all. They should match. So this is a very simple rule. We must always keep it in mind. So that is the lesson that we have learned. And what I want to tell you is from the next class onwards, we will have a little more expanded quiz session. Okay. Which will be, I will be trying to include all that we have learned till Karakas. It will be only about 10-15 questions, quick questions, simple questions. But we will just test ourselves whether we are, as we learn new things, we are not forgetting the old things. So that is the purpose of this first 15 minutes of the exercise. And I found it to be very, very useful. That repeat whatever, not everything, some aspects. So from Friday onwards, we will just expand the scope of this exercise. And then we will see some more questions. It will start right from conjunct consonants. So you all can be ready. And again, as I say, don't worry if you are not able to remember, if you can't recall. The purpose is to make you go through, revise whatever you are not able to recall so that you are able to recall it the next time. Okay.
One request, please give us few page numbers, the one we have to revise. Until this class seems too much to remember, Ji.
There is no page number. You have to revise from this. So you know, what is that PowerPoint slides which I have sent. Right from, as I told you, conjunct consonants. I may ask you a question. This consonant plus this consonant is what consonant?
Okay, Ji. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
I want to see whether you are all really revising or not. But it will not be all. I mean, 1 or 2 from here, 1 or 2 from there. Including Karaka, I will ask. Which Karaka applies in what sense? I may ask. So I have not made the questions so far. Okay. So it will all depend upon my mood. When tomorrow I sit and make the questions, what questions I should ask. But I can assure you, the degree of difficulty will not be very high. And my attempt will be to slowly increase the degree of difficulty. So that, you know, like what we do in yoga and all that, or when we do exercises, you don't start doing weightlifting on the very first day, isn't it? You start with jogging and slight fast walking and all. So warming up will always be there. Okay. Right. Now let us go to the Vibhakti Arthas. So last class we were seeing we have completed this Karana Karaka, third the Tritiya Vibhakti. So what you have to keep in mind is you can just ignore the Upapadas for the moment. As I told you, they are for information so that you have become familiar. But the Karaka part of it, you have to you know, make sure that you remember that. So the answer to the question, by or with what is the action performed, will indicate the Karana Karaka. So that is the instrument of action will indicate the Karana. That is what you have to remember in a sentence. Okay. Now we will go to the non-Karaka of the usage of the third case. Now, these are words which we will come across, Saha, Sakam, Sardham, etc. in sentences, meaning with or along with. If you remember, I told you one example, Ramaha Sitaya Saha, right? Gramam Vanam Gacchati, that Sitaya is the third case. Why? Because Saha came. So here also the examples, Lakshmanena, third case, Tritiya Vibhakti, Saha, Ramaha Gacchati. Rama goes with Lakshmana. So whenever Saha comes, the noun will take a Tritiya Vibhakti. Then Sakam also, with, meaning is the same as with. Krishna Maya Sakam Agatavan. Krishna came with me. Okay. So again, because Sakam is used, Maya is used in the third case, with me, right? So Maya is used in the third case. Then Sita Ramena Sardham Viharati. Viharati means roams around, goes around. So Sita roams with Rama. So here Ramena Sardham. You can use Ramena Saha, Ramena Sakam, all that can be used, because the meaning is the same. Saha, Sakam, Sardham, all meaning is the same. Just for the sake of examples, I have taken different sentences. So whenever these three words or anything which is equivalent to this in meaning, Saha, Sakam and Sardham, they occur in a sentence, the noun which qualifies or which denotes this, goes along with this, will always be in the third case. So this is one rule that you have to know. Then there are two other words, Antarena and Vina. Okay. Shramena Vina Vidya na labhyate. Without effort, knowledge is not achievable. So here Vina is used. So when Vina is used in the context of what? Vina means without. So Shramena, without effort, right? So because Vina goes with effort, the Shramena goes in the third case. Shramena vina. You cannot say Shramaha vina or Shramam vina. You cannot say. Vina goes in the third case. Okay. Shramam vina you can probably say because vina is used in the second case also. You know, we'll see that later. Then antarena. Antarena also means without. Jalena antarena jivanam asambhavam. Without water, life is impossible. Asambhavam means impossible. Jalena, without water. Antarena jivanam asambhavam. So you will note that whenever we are talking about non-karaka, it is not exactly an instrument for achieving, but in one way you can take it as an instrument also. Okay, so that is why these specific usages, wherever certain words are there, along with those indeclinable, these are all indeclinables, avyayas. Along with that, there are rules that what case should be used. So that is the purpose of this, noting this non-karaka usages. Okay. Then there are words. Prakriti, Swabhava, or it should be Swabhava, nature, Vega, speedily, Sukha, happily, Akriti, Akriti means a shape or a face, Praya, normally, Tvaraya, quickly, Krama, Q, Jati, caste, and Svecha, wish, which all express in one way or the other the nature and characteristic of anything or any person. So, in all these cases which express nature or characteristics of anything, third case is used. So here, Ramaha Prakritya, third case, or Swabhavena, third case, Chapalaha. Chapalaha means naughty. Rama is naughty by nature. Right? Then, Saha Vegena Dhavati. He is running speedily. Speedily means what? Vegena is speedily. So when Dhavati comes, the Vegena qualifies how he is running. He is running speedily. So Vegena is in the third case. Similarly, Rama is living happily. Ramaha sukhena tishtati. Okay. So sukhena, third case again. Then the girl is beautiful by face. In fact, this is a translation is literal. It should be the girl has a beautiful face. In English, that is how we will say. But here, because the use of the third case is there, so they have translated it deliberately like this. Balika akritya. Akritya means by face, right? Charuhu, beautiful. So Balika akritya charuhu, the girl is beautiful by face. Then Yaya varaha prayena daridraha. Nomads. Yaya varaha means nomads, what people they don't have a permanent place of residence. They go from one place to another. Prayena means normally, right? Praya is the used here. Normally, daridraha means poor. So whenever this is a characteristic of the nomads, daridra. So because praya is used, that comes in the third case. Prayena daridraha, nomads, yaya varaha. Okay. So these are all you just have to note. As I told you, it is not possible for us to remember each and everything unless you are very well, familiar with the language and the various usages. Which
Raghuji, I have a question, Raghuji.
Yeah.
In the first sentence, Ramaha Prakritya Swabhavena. Sorry. See, one is Srilinga and the other is Pullinga, right? Swabhava seems to be the.
Where are you bringing Srilinga and Pullinga in the verbs? Why is your confusion? Are we talking about nouns here?
Yeah, but Prakritya. Oh, I see. Okay, I got. Yes. Okay, Prakritya is action. Okay, sorry.
You must
yes,
first
yes.
have the discrimination between what is a verb and what is a noun.
Yeah, I got thrown off. I'm sorry. Yes, yes. I got thrown off. Sorry, I apologize.
Guruji, the first one, I just have a doubt. Either we use Prakritya or Swabhavena, is it? Rama Swabhavena Chapalaha.
Ramaha Prakritya Chapalaha, Ramaha Swabhavena
Chapalaha. Okay, thank you. Either one of them. Okay.
See, what you ask is, somebody heard the whole Ramayana and then asked whether Rama is Sita's uncle. So, you must first have an idea. We are talking about verbs here. We are talking about the usage of vibhaktis. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Yeah. I got confused. Swabhavena, I confused you. We are talking about Tritiya Vibhakti only. You're right. We're talking about now. But do you know the declension of Prakriti, the verb, the noun Prakriti?
Prakriti Ikarantaha. Oh God, Prakriti. I don't know. Prakriti is.
Srilinga must be Srilinga. Prakriti.
What is Chapala?
Chapala is.
Chapalaga is that is what?
Naughty. Naughty.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Okay, I will give you this as a homework. Okay. You find out Prakritya, what linga is there and what are the declension of Prakritya in the third case.
Prakritya in the third case.
It is Prakritiya, Prakritiya, Prakritivihi.
What is that Pullinga?
It is pulling, Strilinga.
Repeat it.
It must be Prakritiya, Prakritibhya, Prakritivihi.
It is in Strilinga.
With the Mati, I am saying with the Mati one.
Which one? Sorry?
With the Mati, I used Mati Shabda with it and I'm using
Mati
it.
Shabda, assuming that Prakriti is Strilinga.
Okay. I use the Mati Shabda for that.
Assuming that Prakriti is Strilinga. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I will get back to you because now instead of me confusing you, you have confused me. So let me check.
Sorry.
So let me check and I'll get back to you in the next class. So because the text from which I took this sentence was this text and I did not immediately find anything wrong with that. But I could be, I'm also a human being. Some mistakes can always occur. Let me check it again and I'll get back to you. Okay. Anyhow, good for pointing out because if there is a doubt, I have to clarify it. Okay. I'll check it out and come back to you. Okay. So now can we go ahead? Any more doubts on this?
Can I ask a basic doubt? This the word he is running, Rama is, girl is. What is the exact word for is in Sanskrit? What is the?
No, I didn't get the question.
Is Rama? See, I am Gacha Vrikshaha. This is tree. Okay, we are using is. Here also, he is running. Rama is living. Girl is beautiful. So that is and all. What is the exact
you
word?
You can translate like that from English to Sanskrit. Ramaha Gachati means Rama is going. That is how you translate in English.
So there is no exact word for
there is no exact word.
Sanskrit.
Is Bhudhatu. That you can't have that kind of. If you try to learn Sanskrit through English or any other language for that matter, the usages in different languages are different. For example, this sentence, like I say, the second sentence is more simple. Vegena saha davati, right? We can say in Sanskrit. Can we say running he is speedily in English?
Okay.
Will that be the right sentence?
Right.
What are the grammar rules for English? The subject, he should come first.
Right.
And then you can interchange the predicate. You can say he is speedily running or he is running speedily, but the subject should always come first. There is no such rule in Sanskrit. So every language has got its own rules. When we are saying Ramaha, it includes the meaning of Rama is, depending upon the context. Suppose we are using a past tense verb, then it will be Rama was. There is no past tense which for nouns. There past tense only for verbs, isn't it?
G, with the T, we can assume it is present tense, right?
Exactly. 3 is Latlakara, present tense.
Because
what I am trying to tell is,
so is comes.
There also we will say Ramaha. Here we will when the T is there, we will say so Ramaha Vegena Dhavati. If that is the sentence, we will say translate it as Ramaha is running speedily, right? But suppose this is a past tense. What will be the translation? He was running speedily. So he is or he was and all will be the same translation for the word Rama. So there is nothing in Sanskrit for is, was and all. You cannot take each word and then start translating in Sanskrit. That you must understand very well. We are learning Sanskrit through English because we cannot learn Sanskrit through Sanskrit. Learning Sanskrit through any other language is always fraught with a lot of risks. So don't try to, I'm just giving you a meaning of this word, but don't try the reverse process that you have to translate from this to this. Suppose you are given this word, Rama is naughty by nature. You cannot use, this Rama is. If the sentence warrants it, you can use asti. That means is, right? You can use in this Ramaha Swabhavena Chapalaha Asti. You can use. That will actually probably give you the meaning of is. But in Sanskrit, that is an optional use. You don't need to use asti. When you say Ramaha Swabhavena Chapalaha, it means that Rama is naughty by nature. These are all the the characteristics or the features of the Sanskrit grammar. We don't need to use even Swabhavena. If we say Ramaha Chapalaha, that means Rama is naughty by nature. Because Chapalaha also means, Chapalaha means naughty. And naughtiness is always has to go with one's nature. But here I have made this sentence so that the usage of the third case is highlighted. So these kind of differences you must understand. Typically, literally, if you have to translate this is, you have to bring a asti here.
Okay.
Understand? Whereas in the second sentence, Saha Vegena Dhavati, right? He is running speedily. There you cannot say Saha Vegena Dhavati Asti. So you understand why that problem comes when you want to translate every word. Rama is living happily. Ramaha, living. means tishtati, happily, sukhena. Now there is a word is left out. So you say is asti. So what will you translate? Rama sukhena tishtati asti or what?
Okay.
So that kind of a literal translation is not possible.
When there is only a pronoun and a noun, like I am is this.
Yeah, I am Gajaha, right?
Yeah.
So I am Gajaha. What will be the answer? This is a elephant.
There is coming now. This exact translation of I am is this. Gajaha is,
Yeah.
so
where is this is? And the is where coming? I am Gajaha. Where is is?
no, this. I am is this now, meaning
I am is this. This is an elephant.
Gajaha is
Is
elephant.
a
This elephant.
translation, right? I am is this. Gajaha is elephant.
Elephant. So
Where is the translation for the word is?
No. I'm asking you what this. It means
You
only
say, I
this
am Gajaha
elephant.
Asti. Understand? I am Gajaha Asti means this is an elephant. But in Sanskrit, if you don't say Asti also, it is understood that I am Gajaha means this is an elephant.
Okay.
It is not compulsory to use Asti because Sanskrit language believes in use of minimum number of words. If the meaning is conveyed, they are happy. It is not necessary to use all words which are there. That is why I say, when you say Gacchati, itself means what? He is going. You don't need to say Saha Gacchati or Sa Gacchati or not. You have to say that only if you want to specify. Whether it is a man, woman, or a thing, or an animal, or any Napumsakalinga which is going. Otherwise, Gacchati itself means is going. That is the translation.
Okay.
So anyhow, as you actually become more and more familiar with the way the language is used, so you will overcome these kind of orientation that every word has to be translated and all that. That orientation will be over. Okay. Now let us go to the next slide. Balaha, this is, Tvaraya. Tvaraya is again third case. Balaha Tvaraya Gacchatu. Gacchatu. Let the boy go quickly. Right. Or may the boys go quickly. Gacchatu. We have not seen this form. It is not Latlakara. We will come to that later when we see Tinganta. Okay. Ekena Kramena Agachata. All of you come in one queue. Krama, word. Kramena. Okay. Then Jati. Aham Jatya Kshatriya. I am Kshatriya. Kshatriya by birth, by caste. So Jatya, third case. Balaka hai Swechaya Brahmanti. As per their wish. That was also Swecha was one of the words which qualify for a third case, Tritiya Vibhakti usage. Okay. Balaka hai Swechaya Brahmanti. Boys are roaming as per their wish. So these are all some examples I have collected from here and there to show the third case usage. If there are some mistakes in this, I will check them up and I will correct them if they are. Because I didn't actually find anything wrong with these words when I actually selected them. But I could, as I said, there could be mistakes on my part also. Okay, now Tritiya Vibhakti, I think we have already seen Vina. Ramena Vina Sita Ayodhyayam na vasati. So Ramena, third case. Ramena Vina. Sita Ayodhyayam na vasati. Sita will not live with Ayodhya without Rama. Vivadena alam. This is another word, alam. Vivadena, enough of discussion. So Vivadena, third case. Alam also goes in the third case. Okay. Some of these Vina and all are used in different other cases also optionally can be used. Okay. Then there are these words hinaha, shunyaha, unaha, which all express a lack of something, right? So dhanena, unaha, hinaha, shunyaha. So when a sentence is involving these words unaha, hinaha, shunyaha, that which is denoted by these words, here in the case of wealth. So by wealth he is poor, or he lacks wealth. So dhanena, third case comes here. Okay. Then the other usage is use of these words purvaha, avaraha, paraha, etc. Saha mat masena purvaha. He is elder to me by a month. Masena, by a month. Ramaha tvat varshena avaraha. Avaraha means younger. Rama is younger to you by 1 year. Tvat means to you. Okay. So varshena, third case. Gopalaha shyamat masena paraha. Gopala is younger to Shyama by a month, right? So here also Masena Paraha. Paraha means again, it means younger, right? So all these are all examples of use of third case with different words rather which occur in the language. So now we will go to the fourth case. Okay. The fourth case, Karaka Vibhakti, important to learn. It is called Sampradhanam. Samyak Pradhanam is Sampradhanam, recipient of action of giving. The person, whenever there is an action of giving something, the person who is receiving that action of giving, whatever is being given, that person is called Sampradhanam, and the fourth case is used for denoting that person. And it is called Sampradhane Chaturthi. The example is Devadattaha Ramaya Dhanam Dadhati. Devadatta gives money to Rama. Now, Devadatta is the Karta, first case, right? Devadattaha. Then what is he giving? The object of giving is Dhanam, money. It is in the second case. Dadati is the verb, gives. Now what is left? Who is he giving the money to? Who is the recipient of the money? Rama is the recipient of the money. So Rama goes in the fourth case. Ramaya. If you all remember the Rama Shabda, Ramena Ramabhyam Ramaihi Ramaya. Fourth case, Prathama Vibhakti. So Rama recipient and is Sampradhanam, and therefore it is in the fourth case. So that is what we have to remember, that the fourth case is employed to indicate the recipient of the action of giving. Second example, Acharya Shishyebhya Shastram Upadishat. This is wrong. Upadishati should be, right? Typing something has happened. So the teacher teaches the scriptures to the disciples. So Shishya, plural, Shishyebhya, right? Teacher teaches to the disciples, students. So that is why fourth case plural is used. Shishyebhya. Okay. Shastram, second case, Upadishati. So that is the use of the fourth case. So we can have a few more examples. Bhikshukaya tandulam dehi. Give rice to the mendicant. Bhikshuka means mendicants, those who take bhiksha. So fourth case, Bhikshukaya, they are the recipient of the act of giving the rice. So they are in the fourth case. Aham tasmai puraskaram dhadami. I am giving a prize to him. So the recipient of the prize is him. So tasmai. Tasmai is fourth case of tat shabda. Okay. Dhanikaha nirdhanaya dhanam yachatu. Yachatu, again, may the rich give money to the poor. So, who is the recipient of the money? The poor. Nirdhanaha. So, nirdhanaya will be in the fourth case. So, these are all usage of the fourth case in the karaka sense, the recipient of the action of giving. Okay. So, the answer to the question, to whom is the benefit of the action going, or who is the recipient of the action of giving, will indicate sampradana. This is the sampradana in understanding or usage. Now we will see the fourth case, non-karaka vibhaktis. The first category is words expressing the purpose of an action. It's called tadartham. And the purpose can be material or general, right? The examples are Punyaya Devan Yajate. One worships Devas to gain punya, right? Okay, this should be the second sentence. There's again some mistake in there. Wait, let me see whether I can correct it. Yeah. So, Punyaya, one worship Devas to what? Here, it is not a recipient of action we are talking about, but the purpose of action. To gain punya is the purpose. For that, one is worshipping the Deva. So, that purpose, which is punyaya, to gain punya, will come in fourth case. Right? Then, aham kundalaya hiranyam aneshyami. I will bring gold for the ornaments. Why will you bring the gold? For the purpose of making ornaments. So, the ornaments will come in kundalaya, fourth case. Kundala means, I think, the earring. If I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, kavacham kundalam. Yeah. So, this is the for making the ornaments, kundalaya, fourth case. Similarly, the child is crying for milk. Why is the child crying? For what is the child crying? It is child crying for milk. Shishuhu dugdhaya krandati. Dugdhaya is in the fourth case, for the milk. So purpose of crying is for milk. Similarly, tvam bhojanaya pakashalam gachasi. You are going to the dining hall for food. Why are you going to the dining hall? What is the purpose of your going to the dining hall? You are going to the dining hall for food. Bhojanaya, for food. So again in the fourth case. Then balakaya pachan, cooking for children. Balakaya is in the fourth case again. Okay. So these are all the purpose of action, which is called technically tadartham. So tadartham usage is all in the sampradana, fourth case, not sampradana, fourth case vibhakti, non-karaka vibhakti. Okay. Then there are some use of these indeclinables like namaha, swasti, swaha, etc. Right? Examples are this, we come across this very, very often in all the Sahasranamas and all. Shivaya namaha, salutation to Shiva. Namaha will always go in fourth case. Narayanaya namaha, salutation to Narayana. Gurave namaha, salutation to Guru. Swasti prajabhyaha, because swasti has come. So fourth case, prajabhyaha, may there be welfare for the people. Indraya agnaye swaha, offered to Indra or fire. Whenever we are doing homa and all that, this will be a very common this thing. Indraya swaha, agnaye swaha will come. So all that Indraya, Agneya are all in the fourth case. We must understand that. Okay. So with these words, Namaha, Swasti, Swaha and all, which actually are relating to oblation, making oblation to gods, right? Salutation, oblation and all. So they all come in the fourth case, Chaturthi Vibhakti. Okay. Then the next category, words expressing movement for actions like going or coming, can be in the second case or in the fourth case. Both are possible, right? Because we saw the example, Ramaha Sitaya Saha Banam Gachati. Banam was in the second case there. Gachati is an action word indicating going. But alternatively, optionally, we can use the fourth case also for that. And examples are Atitayaha, Grihaya, fourth case, Griham, second case, Agachantu, let the guests come home. Okay, so optionally we can use both this, either the fourth case or the second case. But that is only applicable for words expressing movement for actions like going and coming. Okay. Similarly, aham gramaya gramam gacchami. I am going to the village. You can say aham gramam gacchami or aham gramaya gacchami. Here also you can say atitayah grihaya agachantu or atitayah griham agachantu. Both these things can be used. Both these cases can be used. Then the person to whom the subject relates to something through his or her action. Okay, so this is basically a relationship with the subject. I mean, the subject is relating to somebody else, something else through the action. So examples are Mata Putraya Chandram Darshayati. So mother is showing the moon to the son. So here the relation of the mother is the subject, Mata, and is relating the moon, and who is the recipient of that action? The son. So that recipient of that action will go in fourth case. Putraya, for the sake of the son or to the son. Chandram Darshayati is showing the moon. Similarly, another example, Ganga Dattaya Mat Sandesham Kathaya. Tell my message to Ganga Datta. So here Ganga Datta goes in the fourth case because he is the one who is going to receive my message. So tell my message to Ganga Datta. So the action of Kathaya, Darshayati is all relating to the Putraya, in this case Darshayati, then Gangaya, Ganga Dattaya, Kathaya. So that is why they are in the fourth case. Okay. Then next set of examples. Use of nouns with dhatus which convey the meaning to please, to desire or to like ruch, sprich and all that. These are examples of those kind of dhatus. Ruch means to like, right? And sprich also the same meaning, sprihanti, to like, right? So modakaha tubhyam rochate va. Modakam tubhyam rochate va. Do you like sweets, right? So tubhyam is in the fourth case. Okay. Modakam is in the second case. Tubhyam is in the fourth case. Then golden studded Lanka doesn't please me. These are the words of Rama. When Lakshmana told him, why don't we stay back in Lanka? It's such a nice place. He says, Swarnamayi Lanka name rochate. So ruch dhatu is used, rochate. So when that comes, that Swarnamayi, the fourth case is used. Swarnamayi Lanka. Swarnamayi Lanka is Swarnamayi is this. Name rochate. May is the fourth case. May Mayi. Fourth case. Name rochate. Right. Doesn't please me. It is not pleasing to me. If you want to translate it, to bring the word to, so that you understand that the may is in the fourth case. Okay. Then balika hai pushpebhya hai sprihanti. Girls like flowers. Pushpebhya hai. fourth case, right? Then Shishave Krida Rochate. Child likes to play. Krida Rochate Shishave. That is in the fourth case. Okay. So this is Shishu is like Guru. It declines like Guru, Shishave. So this is the examples of the fourth case non-karaka usage. Then also there is one more category, Krud, Druh, Asu. All these are all dhatus. They express emotions like hate, dislike, anger, jealousy, examples. With them also fourth case is used. Raja Shatruve Krudyati. Shatruve. This is fourth case use, right? The king is angry with enemies. Gopalaha Ramaya Dukhyati. Rama, the Gopala is angry with Rama or on Rama. With Rama we can say. So Ramaya is in the fourth case. Saha Chaturaya Asuyati. He hates the clever. Chaturaya, fourth case. Asuyati means hates or jealous of, you can say. Chaturaya is in the fourth case. So with these dhatus like Krud, Druh, Asu and all that, the fourth case is used rather. Right? So now we will stop here. We will not go to the fifth case. We will do the fifth case in the next class. So I know that this is all very little bit overwhelming and you must all be just following. Just follow. I don't want you to pay too much attention. And let me assure you, in our quiz sessions, there won't be questions on Upapada, on the non-Karaka. If at all I ask you any questions, it will be from the Karaka section. Karaka section, at this stage, you must be thorough with. In the sense that you must learn it in what sense, what Karaka is to be used. So that when you see a sentence, immediately you are able to identify which is the Vibhakti which is being used. And from the Vibhakti, the Karaka, you can then identify what sense that particular noun is being used. And once you identify that sense of the noun, you will get the meaning in which it is used. When you put together all the meanings of the nouns, along with the verb which denotes, with which all these are connected, you will get the meaning of the full sentence. Right now, don't worry about Saha, Vina, this, that, and all that. As I told you, I will give you a ready reckoner at the end of this session, which you can all preserve. Keep it in your reference material. Whenever you get any doubt, just refer to it whether this has been covered or not. Now, from my point of view, I have tried to cover as much as possible. There is a possibility, of course, maybe a remote possibility that I have actually left out or I have not come across some other usage where this non-Karaka Vibhakti usage is there. But then if those are exceptions, if we come across them in a very rare case, we can deal with that at that particular point. So let us not worry about too much about these non-Karakas. My whole intention is that I want to, there are two parts in my teaching you will find. One which is important, which you should start learning, and that will go step by step. At the same time, I will introduce you to certain things which are features of the language, which if you are familiar with, well and good. If you are not very familiar, at least you know where to look for what. That is the most important thing in Sanskrit language. If you know where to look for what, then it becomes, your task becomes very easy. So that is the purpose. That is my approach to this teaching. So don't worry about all these, that if you are not able to remember each and everything. Honestly speaking, even if I don't see it, I will also not be able to repeat all these things without seeing it. I will also refer to these non-Karaka Vibhaktis. Saha is used in what all sense Saha can be used, or Bina can be used in what all Vibhakti. I will also have to do the same thing. And in fact, I don't know, unless somebody is an extremely, accomplished scholar, most of the people will not be able to remember all the details of the language. They always refer to dictionaries, reference material, everything is there. So it is a good idea for all of you to start putting together certain reference material whenever you want to, continue learning this language. Even after our course is finished, there still be a lot of things to learn and all that, because that is the abhyasa part. So reference material are always useful. Unfortunately, of course, we are not covering the Ashtadhyayi, because there is another method to go through the whole thing. It's a very complicated method. I didn't want to approach that. All these are set in the Panini Sutras. But if I have to start with the Panini Sutras, it will be too much of this thing. So anyhow, it doesn't matter. We will take this approach. I will say the prayers, and if there are any more questions, we can take it. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thank you all.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram and thank you, Guruji.
Thanks, Guruji.
Mark the attendance, please.
Raghuji, I have one question. I have one question about the quiz. It's all the karakas and all the vibhaktis, right? The vibhaktis that you, that's what you are going to quiz us, right?
Not all, the non-karaka, I will not be the karaka.
Only karakas. Only, yeah, I didn't say non-karakas. Karakas with all the vibhaktis and the application. Okay, I got it. I just want to make sure.
Only,
Okay.
So,
I know.
Vibhaktis, then Rama Shabdam, Lata Shabdam, Phala Shabdam. I will ask that also. You're all supposed to have learned it by now. There enough time I have given. Okay.
Okay. Rama, Pala, yeah. Rama, Pala, and Lata. Sorry.
And then what we have been doing, there'll be some questions on what we have been doing, Strilinga, Pullinga, business and all matching. That.
Yes. Yeah.
Then what else we have done? We have done consonants, Kanjan consonants.
Kanjan consonant. Yes.
That's also. So 1 or 2 questions. Not everybody will get all the questions.
No, yeah, I know. For us, for people who don't get, they can remember it. For us to remember.
Yeah, it's a learning for them. If they don't remember, it's a learning for them. So that's the whole idea. The idea is that everybody, this is a class not I am conducting. We are all learning together. That is the idea.
Yes.
So that's what more and more participation in the class.
Okay. Dhanyavada, Raghuji.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hari Om. Dhanyavadaha.
Hari Om, Guruji.